Regret and guilt aren't just uncomfortable feelings, they're signs of growth. These feelings show a gap between who you were and who you've become. Whether the growth happens subconsciously or an actualized desire to change doesn't matter. The proof is there, even if you haven't realized it yet. Self-forgiveness begins with understanding yourself, the person you used to be and who you are now. I went to the beach with some friends the other day, and on the sidewalk, someone wrote, "Forgive yourself. You did the best you could with who you were at the time." Healing starts when you allow yourself to feel your emotions and acknowledge your mistakes, not as punishment, but as a way to move forward. Suppressing emotions only leads to an eruption. It's important to remember your mistakes don't define you, but they should guide you. Mistakes aren't glitches, they're just part of the design of life. They're how we learn, how we grow, and how we connect with others. Everyone makes them, and that shared imperfection is what makes us all so incredibly human. Having the self-awareness to be able to recognize what went wrong is a gift. That awareness is a first step towards growth. Stoic philosopher Seneca said, "The acknowledgement of wrongdoing is the first step towards salvation." You can't rewrite history. No matter how many times you replay moments, you can't change what's happened. Eventually, you have to let go of the fantasy of a better past. Accept what happened, honor the lessons, and decide how you'll move forward. Replaying the past over and over is paralyzing, not healing. Regret deepens when we avoid the uncomfortable inner work of taking responsibility. Pause for a moment, slow down, and think, I really did that. That wasn't great, but I'm learning from it, and that's enough for now. There's a razor-thin line I'm all too familiar with between reflection and self-destruction. Overstaying the period of reflection can just turn into self-loathing, locking your thoughts in the past. But accountability doesn't have to be about punishment. It should shift your focus from what went wrong to what you can do now. I've learned over the past months that you don't need to suffer to prove you're worthy of moving on and of healing. You need to take ownership in a way that frees you without any negative connotation. Blaming others or external circumstances only delays growth. When you take full responsibility, you reclaim control of your life. It's okay to let go. It's okay to be kind to yourself to the same degree of kindness you'd give to a close friend. Extreme self-criticism doesn't help you heal. It keeps you stuck in the past, replaying a loop of regret and shame. Forgiving yourself doesn't mean becoming indifferent to your mistakes, but recognizing that you're worthy of love and growth despite them. Developing self-compassion is the remedy for negative thoughts. Self-compassion is a quiet inner strength. Treat yourself like your own best friend. If someone you cared about messed up, would you shame them endlessly, or would you help them move on? You deserve to give yourself that same grace. All truly good things take time. Letting go takes courage. Choosing healing over punishment is one of the most powerful acts of self-love. Making this choice clears up the ability to truly reflect. There's no more fog of shame or self-doubt. Instead, you have a clear understanding along with the choice to learn and cultivate peace. Ask yourself, what am I meant to learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? Regret becomes wisdom when you slow down and look inward. Self-forgiveness isn't just about releasing negative feelings, it's also about gaining insight. Introspection is a scary old wooden bridge between pain and progress. Making it to the other side is where you stop reacting to how scary and shaky the bridge is and start understanding the whole construction, so if you ever need to cross again, it's not all that bad. Reflect on your actions with honesty instead of judgment, and eventually you'll uncover the why behind your actions. That is when real change begins. Are there patterns you keep repeating, emotions you keep avoiding? For me personally, I realized I need to work on communication, honesty, and taking time to understand where someone is coming from. This reflection was not easy, but it's well worth it and truly necessary. Mistakes turn into learning experiences, which gives us the clarity behind our actions and the choice to grow beyond them. Self-forgiveness is a journey that most importantly takes time. It's a practice, not a one-time decision. Some days tend to feel easier, but there's also other days where the past might begin to creep in a little, and I have to remind myself I'm so much more than just my past. You're not trying to erase the past, just carry it differently. The weight won't vanish overnight, but it does become lighter over time. You're not the same person who made those mistakes, or you wouldn't be watching this video. You're choosing to face the past, however hard it may be, and eventually you'll realize you can have peace and that you're worthy of moving on. So when the past feels heavy, pause, breathe, journal, meditate, whatever you need to do, and remember, you're simply human. Your healing and the way forward is always there. Thank you so much for watching. Much love and take care.